Today we'll be talking about dissociative identity disorder. So what is it? So dissociative identity disorder can be shortened to DID, and you might have also heard this be called multiple personality disorder, MPD for short, but we no longer use this term to define the disorder. According to Medicine.net, DID is a mental illness that involves the sufferer experiencing at least two clear identities or personality states, also called alters, each of which have a fairly consistent way of viewing and relating to the world. Some history of this. We first see evidence of dissociative identity disorder in prehistoric cave paintings. Between the late 1800s to mid-1900s, we see a great increase in this disorder. After this, the increasing rates suddenly dropped. Most scientists think this is due to an increased diagnosis of schizophrenia and the rise of the Freudian perspective. Since the first edition of the DSM, which is a diagnostic manual for all mental illnesses, DID has changed many times and been recognized as many different names. One example is on the previous slide. DID is no longer recognized in the scientific world as multiple personality disorder. I got this information from healthyplace.com, and all of my information is at the bottom of the slides. Some prevalence. The prevalence of this, according to Patient Info, DID is a well-researched, valid, and cross-cultural diagnosis, which, despite widespread opinion, is not rare. Research indicates that it affects between 1% and 3% of the general population. From this, we know that DID is more common than people think. And according to humanillnesses.com, approximately 25,000 to 250,000 people in the United States have multiple personality disorder. The estimates vary greatly because the disorder is difficult to diagnose. Some symptoms. So according to Mayo Clinic, again, all of my sites are at the bottom of the slides. Behavioral symptoms include impulsiveness and self-harm. Mood symptoms would be anxiety, depression, or having mood swings. And psychological symptoms would be altered consciousness, flashbacks, suicidal thoughts, amnesia, and not recognizing themselves in the mirror, feeling detached from themselves. Treatment options. According to Medicine.net, psychotherapy is the preferred method of treatment. Doing this with family or groups is exceptionally helpful because it helps to improve potential with relationships. According to the website, dialectical behavior therapy is also helpful because it works to better their coping skills with stress. The goal of therapy is to get the alters to work as one to accomplish tasks or cope with stress. Here is an example of what a treatment session would be like with one of these patients.
So Jess, how did the police interview go? How did that play out?
Well, they came to my house on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And I had my mum with me. And I had to tell them everything.
Yeah, it's hard.
Like, I had to go into so much detail.
Yeah. Hey Jess, just come back to me. Just come back to the room a little bit. Can you just look up at me? What colour eyes do I have? Can you check that out?
I'm like brown.
Brown. Okay, good. Okay, just trying to get you back into the room with me. Okay, so just look around the room. Can you see maybe this painting that's up here? What do you see? Can you tell me what the painting's of?
Beach.
Yeah, a beach.
Sun.
Yeah, cool. Okay. Hey, I want you to do something. I just want you to catch this for me. See if you can catch it. Throw it back to me. Okay, just throw it back to me. That's it. Good. Just throw it back to me. Good. Okay. Just see if you can stay here in the room with me. Yeah. Hey, and also listen. Catch that one. That's it. Okay. So just want you to keep in the room with me a bit. I know sometimes it's a bit stressful and a bit overwhelming. Okay, but we're still connected. Okay. You're not back there. Okay. How are you feeling?
Oh.
Just stay with me. Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, really, it was, really hard to
Some controversies over this. So there's skepticism over dissociative identity disorder in the mental health and medical community. This is due to the possibilities of false repressed memories. The basic idea that these multiple personalities arise due to poor traumatic childhoods or just traumatic memories and come out to help the main cope with this stress. The skepticism arises due to the potential to remember, for example, abuse that never occurred. That would be false memories. Professionals are focusing now on education. We believe there's so much controversy because of the lack of knowledge base and are now focusing on awareness, education, and up-to-date training on dissociative identity disorder. Again, my information is at the bottom of the slides. So some fun facts I've gathered through all of the pages. So it would be all of the pages that were at the bottoms of the slides. In 1997, the average number of Alters was 16. And dissociation is present in all races, but is more common in American children. There have been cases reported of more than 100 personalities within one individual, so more than 100 Alters in one person. Dissociative disorders were seen in 17.2% of an inpatient group seeking treatment for substance abuse. An untreated dissociative identity disorder tends to leave the sufferer open to further abuse. So as seen on TV, I included this section because you often see this portrayed in movies and on TV. In the top and right photo, it's a woman in both. She is on an episode of Law & Order called Alternate. And she actually has dissociative identity disorder. You've probably also seen this in Split. I included the trailer. I will play part of it for you.
Hey, pardon me, sir. I think you have the wrong car.
You've emailed for an appointment 2 days in a row.
Tell me what's going on.
I've never seen a case like this before. 23 identities live in Kevin's body. Did something happen?
There's a flower on the pillows, a flower in the bathroom. Like, we're important. Who is that?
Maybe she can help us.
We're here! We're in here!
Don't worry. He knows what you're here for. He's not allowed to touch you.
So
He knows that.
in this we see one of his alters.
My name.
Pause it there and I won't play the whole thing. But in that we saw one of his alters. And that's it. Thank you.